Well, and good morning again. A second warning briefing for you today from the Home Weather Office. And this time I want to focus on the foothills. We've been talking about the snow in the Sierra. It's been snowing, continue to snow above 5,000 feet. We know the valley is going to see these occasional showers. But for the foothills, that is the tricky part. So I want to focus on the foothills. Over the last couple of days, there's been a lot of confusion, let's say, about what's going to happen in the foothills. Because the Weather Service put out a big polygon that included the blizzard warning for the foothills. Now, the foothills are not going to see blizzard conditions. That's just not going to happen. And I know a lot of you have gotten those warnings, but you're not going to get a blizzard, but you are going to get snow. And so I want to focus on that. And I'll tell you, this is the tricky part of the forecast. But I do want to focus on the foothills, just because I know a lot of you are confused about what might be happening. And I'm going to do the best I can here to detail what is going to happen for those of you that live between about 2,000 and 3,500 feet, because while it's still too warm for snow, that is going to change in the next 24 hours. And then once that change happens, we'll continue to see cold weather around. So let me show you some graphics here. Now, these are the temperatures at 5,000 feet. And this is this afternoon around 4 o'clock. Now, if you look at this, these temperatures are still above freezing at 5,000 feet. And when that happens, the snow level is still going to be up around 5,000 feet or so. So we're not going to see any snow in the foothills during the day today. The snow level during the day today is going to be staying at around 5,000 feet. Now, this is the colder air coming in. This white line is the freezing line. And as we get colder air coming in during the night, just watch how that advances. So this is 7 o'clock on Saturday morning. And now these temperatures are down around -4, -5. And that's how you get the snow then down to about 2,000 feet. You'll also notice that south of Tuolumne County, it stays a little bit warmer. So it stays colder north of Interstate 80. And then once we get through the day on Saturday and Sunday, that cold air sticks around. So it is this change that'll take place today. Like I said, during the day on Friday, the snow levels are pretty high, and then overnight it changes. And I can also show you that with surface temperatures. And I'm going to show you this off the NAM nest. Now, this is Friday afternoon, and let's get into Friday. This is Friday around 6 o'clock. Now, if I scroll over these areas along Highway 49, you can see the temperatures are up around 39, 40 degrees. Okay. Then as we go through the night, it's this line right in here. As I animate it, it'll be easier to pick out the line. But if you look at that area, you can just watch the colder air come in and boom. Now we get to first thing Saturday morning, and those areas along Highway 49 are now down around into the 30-degree range. And so that's how you're getting the snow. And that's how I think we'll wake up to snow in many of the areas down around 2,200 feet. And then that cold air sticks around. So yeah, you say, oh, that's first thing in the morning. Of course it's cold. Well, this is mid-afternoon, and along Highway 49, the temperatures are still around 32 degrees. That cold air coming in is just going to stick around all day on Saturday, and this is getting into the day on Sunday. Valley temperatures are in the 40s to around 50, and then for the foothills, we're sticking around 32. Places like Placerville may not see the temperature get above 35 once we get to Saturday morning. The temperature may stay between 30 and 35 in places like Placerville. Camino may not get above freezing all weekend. And then by Monday, things modify a little bit. So let me show you this in a different way. Now, what I'm going to show you here is I want to show you 1 hour snow, and this is a pretty interesting little feature that the NAM nest has. So this is snow that happens per hour. And as you can see tonight, this is around 6 o'clock. The areas in the high Sierra, I mean, look at that, 4 or 5 inches of rain, 3 to 5 inches of snow per hour. Yeah, that's pretty good. But as that line of colder air comes in, watch what happens, because you can see where the snow line is. It's way up here. It's still up around 4,500 feet. And then it's this area right here. See that? This is around 2 o'clock in the morning. We have that little band of snow go through. And notice how much lower it is. That's all the way down to Grass Valley, Nevada City, down around 2,200 feet. and then it goes through El Dorado County at about 3 a.m. And so these are 1 hour totals. Then it goes down through Amador and Calaveras County, a little above Highway 49, with 2 inches of snow in an hour. The higher elevations, 5 inches of snow in an hour. So it's going to be a quick little burst as that colder air comes in during the overnight. So that's why many in the foothills will wake up to some snow. So now again, these are just 1 hour totals. Let me show you 6 hour totals. And you'll see that in the foothills, it just kind of sticks around. We'll see these little waves of snow. It's not going to snow continuously at those lower elevations, down around 2,200 feet, but we will see periods of snow. And let me just go back to the precipitation type. So what we're going to see as we go through, here's that line going through with the whole precipitation that drops the snow level initially. And then once that snow level drops down there, it may not snow continuously like it will at the higher elevation. See, there's a little break in here. This is Saturday morning around 7 a.m. But you'll see another wave here. This is late morning. And there's a little bit of a break like here. This is late afternoon on Saturday. And then we get another little burst of snow. So what does all that mean in terms of how much snow we're going to see? Well, so again, for those of you around 2,500 feet, you're going to get snow, and you'll probably wake up to snow on Saturday morning. It'll probably be a couple of inches of snow. For 2,500 feet, between what we'll see early Saturday morning and up to Monday morning, because it's going to be somewhat intermittent, and because your temperature is going to be around 32 degrees. Now, again, this is for 2,500 feet. I think you're going to end up with something like 3 to 6 inches of snow. Now, if you go up to about 3,000 feet, because the snow will be a little bit more continuous and your snow ratios will be a little bit lower, I think we're going to see something like 12 to 18 inches of snow. And again, that's between Saturday morning and Monday morning. There will be breaks where it's not snowing, and there'll be times when it comes back. Because that colder air is going to settle in, anytime you get precipitation at 3,000 feet, it is going to be snow Saturday, Sunday, and into Monday. And for 3,500 feet, where again, the snow will be more continuous than what you'll see 1,000 feet lower, there we're going to probably see 2 feet plus. And then for places like Pollock Pines, where right now it's raining, it'll continue to rain all day, there the totals could be up around 3 feet of snow. And again, that's around 4,000 feet. So that's my best estimate for those of you in that Highway 49 corridor and then on up. Could there be some snowflakes down to 2,000 feet? Probably. There may be, down around 1,800 or 2,000 feet, there may be occasional snow. But let's say El Dorado County, downtown Placerville's around 1,800 feet. There could be occasional snow there with maybe a little burst. But if you go just to the east side of town, you get up to around 2,100 and up to 2,500 feet, and you get up toward Camino, you'll see a big difference between what's happening in downtown Placerville and Camino. Camino up around 3,000, 3,100 feet, again, could be seeing, more than a foot of snow. And you'll find the same thing, Grass Valley, Nevada City, up toward Banner Mountain, those areas, a big difference between what you see at 2,500 and 3,500, but you'll all see snow in those areas. And the same thing in Volcano to Pioneer and Upper Pioneer, as well as Twain Harte, Miwok Village, all of those areas are going to see a wide variety between 2,500 and 3,500. You're going to see snow. You're not going to see a blizzard. I know you're under that blizzard warning, but you don't get blizzard conditions, but you will see snow. So I hope you find this helpful. This continues to be the tricky part of the forecast. We'll keep you updated as much as we can on that, but I hope for those of you in the foothills, you find this helpful and to kind of sort through the rumors and the misinformation, or just say confusion, that's been going on the last couple of days. We'll keep you updated as much as we can. Have a good day.